Hey, what's going on, my friends, and welcome back to our channel. I'm your girl Jelly, aka Big Facts,
Total package, Lex Luger.
and you just tapped into first to the party where we like to talk sports bets on a daily basis. You guys coming to you with all the angles, all the trends, everything we can do to help you get this bag, because that's what we after. So, speaking on last night, I feel like last night was a good night for everybody. Like the leans we gave, most of the best we gave was cashing. All but them weak ass Mavs. And I told y'all I'll never give y'all another official play from me from the Mavs, and that's what I mean. I promise you, I'll only give you it as a lean. As a sports capper, you ain't supposed to be like off teams, but the Mavs, man, I really just don't know what's going on with them. They somehow came out with the win by 1 point. They didn't cash the 1.5. That was the early line. They didn't cash the 3. So I'm like, man, I had a big amount of money on them too. But some of my other leans cashed. I was on the Knicks later on. I was on the Wizards later on. And then I know you had a couple of picks that were pretty good. I actually had a 5-team parlay that would have cashed if the Mavs would have hit that 3. So I was really upset when I woke up this morning and seeing that they didn't cash. But on to the day today, a better day. Hopefully, we have a short card ahead of us. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. I think this game kicks off at like 7:30. I think it's 7 p.m.
7:30.
7:30, guys. And the line opened up at, I want to say, let's see. The line opened up
Six
at
and a half.
6. Milwaukee Bucks -6 is now down to -4. The Hawks is getting a lot of this cash. Right now, we don't have no Trae Young in. As of now, we don't have no Giannis in. They're questionable, and Gallinari is questionable as well. What do you have for this game, babe?
I took my Atlanta at 6.5.
Plus 6.5.
Yeah, plus 6.5. I took Atlanta. They got revenge. They are climbing. They're reaching towards Milwaukee. That's the reigning MVP. Milwaukee's been one of the best teams out east, and this is a chance for them to prove and show to everybody else that this ain't a fluke. We for real, and we here to play. I think Atlanta is at home. They'll have that. They're gonna have the momentum. They've been playing hot. Milwaukee been cold. You might not see Giannis tonight, but I expect to see Giannis and Trae tonight. But they've been cold as of late. Milwaukee could get the win, but I could see them being. It could be a close game. It could be what we thought that Brooklyn and Nets and Philly game was supposed to be yesterday. I think all the stars come out and play tonight. The healthier team is Milwaukee. Atlanta's still missing some players, but they got enough. They got some players there. You got to remember Bogdanovich. It was a rumored sign and trade. He's a free agent this offseason. And they said he went to Milwaukee. And he came out and said, no, I didn't. I didn't sign with Milwaukee. He ended up signing with Atlanta. Here we go. It's a big game. He gets to prove. He needs to prove that he made the right decision. Or they get to get some revenge on them. Actually, Atlanta has some revenge on deck as well. So I went with Atlanta. Trend-wise, Milwaukee just been 1-5 against the spread their last 6 Thursday games. 1-4 against the spread their last 5 games, period. 2-8 against the spread in their last 10 games after allowing 100 points or more in their previous game. They just been cold as of late, with or without Giannis. The Hawks on the other side, 6-0 against the spread their last 6 games, playing on 1 day's rest. 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 home games. 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 overall games, and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 after allowing 100 points or more in their previous game. Just to start a lineup right here. They're being healthier. They just traded for Lemon Pepper Lou. You know his thing when they come out, when teams come over there, he likes to feed them some lemon pepper wings from his favorite strip club, and sometimes it works. But I'm going to Atlanta here.
Okay, so that's an official play for you, Atlanta.
Official play.
Okay, so I don't want to give out an official play on the Milwaukee Bucks, but I am leaning towards the Milwaukee Bucks. I seen that down the line. I want to say a little over a week from now, these two teams are going to match up again, and I feel like that could be a better spot for Atlanta to take the win. During that time, the Milwaukee Bucks will be coming off 2 games to Philly, 2 back-to-back games, and they'll also be on a no days rest against Atlanta in that spot. And I just feel like that's going to be like a really good spot for Atlanta. But I really can't call it on this game. Everything he's saying about Atlanta being hot and the trends and everything is correct. So if you look at the trends and follow the trends for this game, it'll definitely point towards Atlanta. That's true. But I think that the Milwaukee Bucks somehow miraculously, or not even miraculously, just pull off the win and cover the 4. Like, I really do. That's my lean. And I don't really have a lot behind it. I just have a feeling. I don't like that it's a lot of money on Atlanta, especially after today. Yesterday was a big money day for the public. A lot of public, like, cash. Big. Like almost every game that the public would have jumped on cash. I don't like taking public favorites the next day after the books have to pay off that type of money. I feel like everybody's on Atlanta, and if I had to go anyway, it would be the Bucks. But I'm not gonna get that out as an official play. Anybody that's betting this game or any game today, peace and blessing to you guys. Peace and blessing.
Because it's been rough, man. It's been rough the last few days. Bad trends.
All right, guys. The next game we got on the board is the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Golden State Warriors tonight. This line opened up at, I want to say, let me see, what do you got? Open up at the Warriors' favorite by 9.
Salute them Cavs.
Not a lot of money's been coming in on the Cavaliers. The line is down to 6.5. So we got both of these teams coming off wins. We got Warriors with some tough games on deck. Boston and Philly next. We got a healthy Cavs team that look like they're trending in the right direction right now. I'm not gonna really jump the gun too quick because it's like only a couple wins that they got under their belt. But with some of these good players that they got back, and I think Colin Sexton might be back tonight, that could definitely be a plus for them. I don't know, you guys. If I had to lean anywhere, it would be the Cavs. I would have to lean. I would have to lean the Cavs, bro.
Like, I caught this line last night at 9. I took the Cavs.
Yeah, because that's just a lot of points.
They got some revenge, man.
They
got revenge on deck, and they got super revenge from the Warriors being the team that beat them. Draymond, Steph Curry. They're one of the teams that allow fans in the building. So this is a big game for them. This is their NBA Finals. This is like when they play the Nets. They go get up for these big games. Kevin Love is back. Jared Allen is back. Sexton, I think, will be back today. So they're getting all their key pieces back and healthy. I'm leaning Larry Nance back, J.D. Osman, Torian Prince. So they're trending in the right direction. The Warriors are 1-5 against the spread their last 6 road games. They've been hot too. Steph been going crazy, shooting the ball really, really well, hitting a lot of threes. He's due for a cold night. I think.
I wonder, like the last couple of games, he just 40, been on 30, fire. Yeah. So I'm kind of scared. And then
Wiseman's out too. That's not, Wiseman is out. He tore his meniscus. He's out. So they're small down there.
Out. Him and Oubre been out though. Yeah, they haven't been in the last few games.
And Oubre, I think, is out again today. So they'll, Cavaliers been hot, 6-1 against the spread their last 7 games versus a team with the losing straight up record. They've been hot. They've been playing with some newfound focus. They're right there in the playoff. They're right there in the playoff hunt. That's the reason I see Kevin Love back and Jared Allen actually back trying to play in these games. The Cavaliers they got a tough defensive team and a tough-minded team. They're looking like they're trying to make that playoffs and try to say, hey, if we get in, let's see what happens. So I took Cavaliers at 9. I caught that line at 9. That's my official play.
I don't have an official play. I lean Cavs though. From the first time I started to cap that game, like my first thoughts was after capping it, lean Cavs. But I don't have any money on it, guys. I really don't have too much money on the floor. Is that your way of saying you like this game?
You already know. Yeah, you already know. You already know what it is with me and them Lakers, man. Kobe Bryant, that's my dog. Kobe Day was yesterday. Or was it the day before? Last game, he hit 60 points. Today is the day they're allowing fans in the Staples Center for the first time this year. I think tonight they are unveiling the banner in L.A. tonight with fans in attendance. They're playing the Boston Celtics. Man, the Lakers, whenever the Lakers getting points, man, with motivation, sometimes you got to take them, man. But the Celtics have been hot. 5-0 against the spread the last 5 road games. 4-0 against the spread the last 4 games versus a team with a winning home record. They just been hot. They just been on fire. Lakers are 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 games when an opponent allows 100 or more points in their previous game. Both teams got trends going for them. The Lakers played. They didn't play yesterday. but they've been on a roll. I think 5 games on
I
a
think they
roll,
did play last night.
and it's their first game back. That's,
Okay, guys.
I'll take the Lakers, man.
So the line opened up at -4.5. Okay, it's currently sitting at 6.5, favoring Boston. Okay, Boston has been on a roll, guys, beating Portland and Denver in their last 2 games. As he was trying to explain, the Lakers they are back home tonight for the first time after being on the road for 7 games. So they're off a 7-game road trip, you guys. 7 games from being on the road. I really, really, really think this is a bad spot for them tonight. They also have Utah on deck, a doubleheader. They play Utah twice in a row next, so I'm not sure how focused they're going to be. Well, this is a game. This is a big game too because Boston is a good team. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
check
saying?
and see if they unveiling their
But
banner tonight.
I'm on Boston tonight -6.5. I think that they come out here and they show the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a national televised game tonight, so it'll be available for everybody to watch. And I think Boston wants to make a statement, and get their revenge, get their backs while Bron and AD not on the floor. It'll be easier for them to get their win here and now. And I think Boston come out on fire, and I think they lay that 6.5. The points for this shit just been climbing, and I really don't like to take like I was saying on the last game. Any team that's favored like this, but I don't know. I think is this sharp money that's pushing this line? Because there has been sharp signals. I see sharp signals for this game. Sharp action. Yeah, we track sharp money. Okay, and yeah, if you look at the money for sure, I want to say this is big money though coming in. I'm not sure. You guys don't quote me for sure, but I see 46% of the bets on Boston, but 62% of the money. So I don't know. Like the line has moved. It climbed up early. It's kind of been a little bit at the 6 point mark for a while. It hasn't done too much since then. So it's currently sitting at 6. So now 6.5. Yeah, I'll lay the points with Boston tonight, you guys. I think they make a statement. Remember, they only lost the last game with AD and Bron in the game by 1 point earlier this year. I think the score was 95-96. So I think they get their backs here. That's just me. I mean,
they could get their backs here. Lakers don't reveal their banner tonight. They reveal it May 12th in front of fans, and I think it will be against the Celtics that game, and they will be their game to get their revenge.
Yeah, they'll probably smack them then, but I think tonight.
One thing that scares me is Robert Williams is out. He might be out for Boston. I think he's questionable right now, and all the Lakers are probable. From Schroeder, Drummond, Marc Gasol, Wesley Matthews, Kyle Kuzma, everybody's back.
Except for Markieff Morris is still questionable right now.
Keith Morris is still questionable. But when you look at both of these teams, they kind of match up pretty well. They match up really good with each other. The only difference is Drummond down low. Drummond down low is a problem for the undersized Celtics. Robert Williams is 6'9". Now, Tristan Thompson, we know he's 6'9". And we've been seeing the Lakers stay in games because of their size. When Drummond go to the bench, they go Harold, they go Gasol. Doug Funny come off that bench. Alex Caruso and THT, they've been giving some energy. The Lakers, man, I like the Lakers. I like where they at. I still like the Lakers. Fans in the building tonight. I know they had a long road trip. This is a rivalry. You got LeBron on that bench. He don't like the Celtics. He will be in their ear. Hey, let's get it. We're not trying to lose this game, man. We're not trying to lose. Drummond and them still, Drummond still got to prove himself to Laker lore. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Lakers. I take the Lakers here, man. Boston just been too hot for me. They've been beating all these teams like Denver and Portland and shit like that. I think they're due for a letdown. So I'm going to go in a rivalry game at home, taking the Lakers. I'm going to take the Lakers.
What's that you say? What is that I'm doing?
Official play.
I'm making this play official for myself right now, and it's going to be on the Boston Celtics, you guys. Now, look, if you want to fade me and go with the Lakers. If not, ride on this money train because I think I'm going to get paid off the Boston Celtics tonight. I don't even like to bet the Celtics. The Mavs and the Celtics have messed me over the most this year. Those two teams, but I'm gluten for punishment, I guess. So, because I'm going to take the Boston Celtics tonight. I think this is their spot. I learned my goddamn lesson. Hey, baby, good luck to you.
I learned my lesson.
Good luck to you.
These motherfuckers, okay, so Boston and Dallas, fuck. They been fucking me, man.
So next game we got the Suns taking on the Kings. Oh my goodness, the Kings, you guys. What have they been doing? I think this is like their 8th straight loss or 7th straight loss. Oh my God, this line opened up at I want to say -9. Yes, it did, and now it's up to 12, favoring the Phoenix Suns. So the Suns are laying 12.5 against these Kings. Man, these Kings, what have they been doing? They've been just what? That are they tanking? They just throwing it away like, hey,
I don't
we
even think they
here.
tanking. I just think they bad.
Hey, coach, Luke
Yeah,
Walton.
Luke
What's
Walters,
going on? Luke,
he's a
Luke,
bum.
Luke,
Luke,
Luke. What's
he
happening?
following his daddy. I don't know what's going on, man. He just horrible.
Oh man, I have nothing for this play except for the over. I think the over with the Kings and the way they shoot and the Suns and the way they like to, put up numbers. This is a really big point spread. The over always favors that. I mean,
I like the defensive team here. Phoenix play defense. Sacramento don't play defense. The key thing to me, the points scared me at first, but now after seeing Chris Paul and Devin Booker had a bad game last night, the starters didn't really play that well, and Rashawn Holmes out. That means big fella DeAndre Ayton's going to eat, and I expect Devin Booker and Chris Paul to have a bounce back game. They should probably come out here and just smack these boys up real bad. Uh, I've learned something that hey, don't. This could be a night where they just win. They've been streaking. But I tell myself I'm gonna follow that streak. I'm gonna stay on it until they go off. I've been
hold
cashing.
on, they haven't been streaking ATS wise though. Let me look
Sacramento.
at.
Hey, I've been
No, I
cashing.
mean the Suns.
No, I'm talking about the Kings. The Kings
Oh,
is on
they
that
on a
streak.
loss. Yeah, they on a
I've been cashing on them Kings.
Ooh,
I've been cashing on them Kings.
ooh.
So I've been cashing.
Not good. You guys, I wouldn't bet this game, honestly. You know why? Because I feel like the number is just too big. And then tonight will be the night that Sacramento comes in, wants to actually play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is a stay away. This is a stay away. Because even though I want to bet the Kings, I just can't do it. I can't bet it. But I feel like the spot is good for the Kings tonight to actually come in and face a competitive team from the West, like the Suns, and try to show up and try to, keep it close. Don't be surprised, you guys, if that happens. Do not be surprised. I really would stay away from this game unless I was taking a total. Because, okay, even though we all know that the Suns can go out there and smack them, they could also go out there and just play down like we've seen them do time and time before to weaker foes. Like, I'm not betting the Suns tonight. It's not a spot for the Suns, I don't think, tonight. Off of back-to-back. They have no motivation. They have no reason to go out and lay 20. I mean, I'm not saying that they couldn't easily do it, but when you're betting, you really want to bet on a team that's motivated, that has reasons, like they're getting up for it. Like the Suns, they don't have to get up for this game. You guys, I think Sacramento might be more motivated to show face right now.
Phoenix is focused on number one in the West. Jamal Murray just towards ACL. Right now is not the time to let off the brakes.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but a win is a win. But you don't have to win by 12.5 points or 13, which
I don't
would probably
think
be.
you're looking at the points when you playing. Them boys.
I look at the points when I'm betting ACS though.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about the players. I think of the players.
Yeah, but we're thinking betting. We're betting a line. So
they've been smacking everybody up.
They're gonna beat the Kings tonight. I'm not saying they won't win.
They've been smacking everybody up. They've been smacking good teams up. They've been smacking people, man. And I think with Denver going down and the Clippers, teetering out. I mean, the Clippers, they still hot. They got a dub last night against the Pistons. But I think this right here, they got to keep their foot on the gas because they don't want to be the ones that play the Lakers. If you get number one, you don't want the Lakers to be the one that you face in the first round. You'd rather that be Utah or the Clippers. So they just beat the Jazz. I think right now you just keep your foot on the gas and keep piling up dubs.
Yeah, pile up a dub, but are you going to win by 20 points tonight?
I think
I
think in order for them to take that curve, they need to. They need to keep smacking these teams.
They need to do it here because they haven't even been smacking bad teams like that lately. Like,
the Rockets, they haven't smacked. But everybody else, they've been smacking everybody. I don't know what it is about Houston, but they haven't been smacking nobody else. I mean, they didn't smack Houston, but everybody else, they've been smacking. Phoenix, or like the Jazz, they won a close game with the Jazz.
They beat the hell out of OKC. Last Friday. I remember that.
That was a game that they shouldn't even, they had no reason to really do that. So,
but I don't know, babe. I just feel like
they smacked Washington there.
Yeah, they smacked Washington last.
Washington way better than Sacramento.
That was like 2 Fridays ago. Last Saturday they smacked.
And Washington just smacked Sacramento last night. So Sacramento played last night.
They did.
Oh, they on a back-to-back. They damn tired.
Not necessarily. You can't really call all back-to-backs
Yeah, you
tired.
can't. You
You know what
can't.
I'm
They was at
saying?
home. They coming from California to Arizona. It's not really that they flying there, but they ran up and down with them Wizards last night. You got a rested Phoenix team. I see a smack city.
No, we definitely ain't gonna take the Kings tonight.
No,
No, no, none of my money will be going on the Kings,
I'm going on
you guys.
Phoenix,
But
man. Phoenix been doing me well,
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be
except for against Houston,
surprised.
man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I've been riding that trend against going against the Kings until they win. I'm gonna ride it. So that's my official pick. I'm taking that 12.
Okay, so what dog do you see covering tonight? What's your official like? If you had to look at all four games,
Mm-hmm.
where's the upset? Where do you see an upset coming in? Because I feel like there's gonna be at least one
Atlanta,
upset.
Atlanta, the Cavs.
I think the Cavs.
I see Atlanta, Cavs. I see Lakers.
I think the Cavs upset tonight, you
What we have
guys.
yesterday? What was yesterday? A favors day?
No, it
It
was
was a
kind of
dog day.
even. It was even. It
It
was
was
like
even.
6-5, I think, something like
Clippers
that. Like 7 and
won.
6,
Raptors
six and
lost.
six. It
Sixers
was
won.
even. It
Yeah.
wasn't like one was higher than the
It
other,
was.
so it wasn't like a favor day or a dog day yesterday. I checked that out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the underdogs today, man. All my picks
I
is
think
dogs except for the Suns. It's a dog day for me.
so. Can you run down your official picks then?
Hawks minus 6.5, Cavaliers minus 9, Lakers minus 6.5, and Suns. No, Lakers plus 6.5, Cavaliers plus 9, Hawks plus 6.5, and the Suns minus 12.
And you're on every game
I'm on every game tonight
officially. Wow.
officially.
Okay, guys. So my official play only for sure is gonna be Boston laying the 6. Excuse me. I lean heavy to the Bucks though, laying at 4, small number against the Hawks. I don't know how this game is gonna go with Trae Young possibly sitting out. I don't even know if he's gonna get in this game. After this game, they're going to be off for 2 days before they take on another team. I can't even remember who they take on next, but I know that this is their last game before they have 2 days of rest. So I'm thinking that Trae just stays out and
Mm.
takes today and those other 2 days to get over whatever it is that's bothering him. I can't really recall his injury, but I don't see him coming in before they actually get 2 days of rest. I think Trae Young sits out. If he doesn't, then I think that the Hawks might have a chance at actually winning this game outright, especially if Giannis sits. But as of right now, I have a heavy lean to the Bucks. That's where I'm leaning, guys. And I have an official play on the Celtics. I urge you guys to look into that total for the Kings and Suns, though. It going over. That's the only thing I have for that game. I'm not betting every game. I think the Lakers are in a bad spot. That's why I like the Celtics. Other than that, I wouldn't even be betting the Celtics. I'm just going with the trends and angles that I normally follow. And when I see this type of situation, I have to jump on it and pray to the cashes. But you guys make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and you guys post your picks in the comments. Let us know where you guys are going, what your official plays are, or if you think we're wrong in certain spots, or if you can, add any trends or angles that we missed. You guys let us know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hit that thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, peace and blessings. Your girl Jelly here, and your boy
Big cap, Lex, all cap, all caps, caps lock.
Because he's a capper. Not lies, guys, because
Yeah.
he's
All cap. All cap.
All right, you guys. We'll holla at you next time. Good luck on your plays tonight.
Let's get it.